The Bennett's fingerprint is all over Oklahoma City. There's almost not an area that they haven't touched in some way, directly or indirectly.
I've just always been driven to get involved in civic affairs.
I grew up watching my mom volunteer, and she was very involved with the arts. But from a young age, we were immersed in that culture, and sometimes it was silent. My dad did a lot of giving that we didn't know about, and later we're very proud to learn about.
Certainly when Louise and I were married and I began to spend time with the Gaylord family, who were so deeply rooted in supporting the city and growing the city, I was even further bolstered in that interest.
Education, arts, health, and it was part of our life. I just grew up knowing that you were going to give back and be part of it and volunteer for your community and make it a better place.
I've long been very proud of the Boys and Girls Club.
I consider the Boys and Girls Club a safe haven for children to learn and grow. It's a happy place, a nurturing environment.
They have really accelerated their programming and their services and their numbers.
I think I read recently, Boys and Girls Clubs in Oklahoma serve over 16,000 children currently, and that's magnificent. Wonderful to be a part of that.
The Bennetts have been a supporter of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Oklahoma County for over 25 years. They have been supporting our youth and supporting this organization since before the Thunder even came to Oklahoma City. They truly have a heart for children and for teens, and they want to make sure that every young person in our community has an equal opportunity.
3, 2, 1.
The very room that we are sitting here, the kids called the Thunder Wonder Room, and it was actually the NBA Finals legacy project.
We outfitted a room with computers and equipment and things for kids, and it was such a beautiful backdrop, all these very important people, but it was the kids who stole the show.
This club has been my safe space and a place where I can make friends.
I just want to be that light to a kid that might be in the dark. Just influence kids to be the best that they could be in the most positive way.
This young man who got up and told his story, Tina describing all of the wonderful things that they do, just being in that environment, and we were very honored and proud to participate in that.
Just from the very beginning, from putting a shovel in the ground before this building was ever even built, to transforming this room, which was a sterile white room that was not inviting to kids, into something that feels like a wonderland, has just been transformational for our kids.
Well, Oklahomans are just generous. They're personally generous. It's in their hearts. It's genuine. We all feel it. We all want to help everyone, each other, to just make life better and easier, more fun, more enjoyable. And I think we have a great culture for that, and I'm very proud of how the team has woven into that in our city and state. I think as I travel and I talk to people, it's one of the first things in talking about the team. Of course, the great players and the fun games and all that goes with it, but what we do in the community is very important to people.
They truly do care about this community. They care about our kids. They really invest of themselves into Oklahoma City, separate and distinct from the Thunder, but of course with the Thunder, and we're always grateful to have that in whatever capacity it takes.
We're very honored, very flattered by this, and especially with Aubrey's name. And when I think about Aubrey, it's much like I think about him with so many other charities. It wasn't asking us to get involved, it was telling us to get involved and telling us at what level we would be getting involved. And I'm glad he did it, because otherwise we wouldn't have done it. And just across the board, the amounts of giving went up, the number of donors went up, the interest in the programs went up. And he really provided some real change there and helped, I think, helped our community grow up a little bit on that front.
I think Aubrey was a visionary, and he valued the importance of education, and he was a true leader in our community. And I echo Clay and very proud to receive this honor with his name on it.
To me, Louise and Clay Bennett exemplify the Oklahoma Standard. We've all heard about that. We all know what it means. We all know it's people raising up to help others in a time of need. And in the case of the Bennetts, it's often without drawing notice to what they're doing, and it's often a helping hand that people may never know about. And that even furthers that Oklahoma Standard, takes it to a different level.
Leave this world a better place than you found it. And I think we all aspire to do that, even if in very small and simple ways.
And part of my hope with this is that we can inspire others, and especially younger people, to get involved in these charitable activities, get involved in civic affairs. It'll mean the world to you. You make a big difference, and we need you. So my hope is a bit of inspiration for the next generation.